16th of June, 2010. Good morning to you all across Australia. Lovely to have your company today.
All the news, sport and weather are next. Plus, the courageous dad battling the government to keep his sick mother in Australia.
So important, I think. It would be lovely that someone would go to the hospital, stand by her, say sorry for messing around, sorry for insulting you, and you are welcome here.
When we hear stories about immigration scandals, they're usually about boat people or detention centres.
But there are plenty of ordinary Australians caught up in bitter disputes with the federal government. Alison Fletcher has one Brisbane man's heartbreaking tale.
My name is Mark Wood. My wife, Annie, has been battling breast cancer for 7 years.
The Today Show first met Mark Wood in 2007. The courageous husband and father talked about the devastating impact of cancer on his family.
It's just too much to bear sometimes.
We also shared his joy when he and Annie renewed their wedding vows.
May you feel deeply loved.
For indeed you are.
For indeed you are.
2 months later, she passed away. Now, 2 years on, Mark and daughter Laura are fighting another traumatic battle. This time, it's against the Department of Immigration.
But as far as the government's concerned, immigration has been a nonsense for some time, but this is just another aspect of it.
Last May, after seeking legal advice, Mark applied for an aged dependent relative visa for his 90-year-old mother, Barbara. She'd been living in England, being cared for by Mark's brother. But when he fell ill, the family decided to bring Barbara to Australia. Despite the fact Mark had been supporting his mother financially for 20 years, the visa was refused. I do not consider that she is wholly or substantially reliant on her sponsor for her basic needs, the migration agent wrote. There is no evidence nor any claims made that Ms. Wood is incapacitated for work. At that stage, she was 89.
And to come up with 4 silly reasons, insulting reasons.
The news hit Barbara hard. She feared she'd be deported at any moment. Her health began failing. She had a stroke, and Mark was forced to give up work to become his mother's full-time carer.
The only possibility we had of getting her into a home was if we paid full fees, including massive deposits of hundreds of thousands of dollars, which we couldn't afford to do. It's as simple as that.
At the same time, he was trying to raise a teenager without an income or carer's allowance. Then 2 months ago, Barbara had a second stroke. She's now unconscious in the Royal Brisbane Hospital.
Well, we had such a special relationship with each other. We were so close, and it's just a shame to see her like this.
The boat people is obviously very high profile, but it's the poor people who go through the right channels, they go through the right process, and then are messed around purely to delay, and I'm sure purely to make people go away.
Mark says he's not asking for charity, rather justice. He wants his appeal against the department's decision fast-tracked, so his mother can become an Australian citizen before she dies.
It just means so much, because that's what she's always wanted.
Resting in peace is so important, I think. It would be lovely that someone would go to the Royal Brisbane Hospital, stand by her, say sorry for messing around, sorry for insulting you, and you are welcome here. We'd love to have you here.
And we will be following this up with the Department of Immigration, and hopefully we can get some good news for Mark and for his mum.
Can't be that hard, can it? Surely.
I think so.
You know, just to give them some peace.